Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Tim Bolick. I am the founder of NarrativeNights.com. I am a freelance web designer as well as an app designer. I primarily work in Sketch and Webflow for all of your app and or website needs. Now, with that out of the way, I wanted today talk to you about my design process that I let's just say permanently borrowed from Dan Petty. Now, Dan Petty is one of my respected mentors. He really helped me get into the web design business. He helped me get a lot of confidence, and so that's why I am honoring him with this design process that I have took that he built and did my own little spins on it. So what is this design process? Well, he calls it the Reconfirm design process. I call it as well the Reconfirm design process, but I like to call it also the confirmation. The confirmation that I am on the right track, that we are doing what is expected. So, for example, if you give me a brief and you say, I want you to design a minimalist productivity app, for example, okay. And I will then do a bunch of design work. I will showcase that to you, and I will confirm with you, is this your vision? Is this what you were envisioning when you signed on to the project? And you will see a bunch of screens. And I will send you a video just like I'm doing right here, where I go through and explain the step-by-step of how I designed, right? And what were my ideas? What was my thinking process, right? So I want to go through with that as if you are an imaginary client of mine, and in front of me is your mock-up of an app that is for friends to make spontaneous events, okay? Let's just call it Evently. So immediately right off the bat, I'm going to start off with this right here, this sign in right here with this gradient. But then I realized, I actually don't really like this gradient. Let's make it a pure black. Okay. But then you were like, what if we added the headline over here to up here? Well, okay, let's see how it looks. Oh, good. Well, what if we added instead it to be like a carousel where this will go to the left, this will go to the right? So let's see how it looks. Pretty good. Okay, well, what if we instead of this woman right here that we have, what if we made it to be a group? What if we had a group instead? Because that's what the whole app is for. Perfect. So then we have it in white, we have it in black. Looking good so far. Very good. Let's move on to the home and navigation. So now this is where my ideas start flowing. So what if we had it as a going, not going, maybe? Like you can just slide through with your finger on the app. And you also see, oh, nice, it's hosted by Brett. You get to hang out by the ocean, bring your own beer, stop by to meet cool people to relax and have a good time. Oh, and I see that 3 friends have RSVP'd. I don't really like this ocean camping trip background though, so let's change it up a bit. Let's change up the ocean camping trip to have it right there, and it's just full on bullet points, easy to read. Going, not going, yes, I'm off work, thank you. Maybe 6 friends has RSVP'd, and a message from the host at the bottom, very cool. Well, what if I wanted to see events near myself? Okay, I see. Yoga retreat, pool party, white screen movie. Cool. I see that we have the gray background. Well, what if I don't really like this gray background? What if I just want to have the going, not going? Let's indicate that with this. And then you have to swipe down, obviously. But what if we decide to change it to, I want to have a red? Well, then I would just do this. And I would create a new screen. I would go into this, the fills, and I would just make sure that I have selected the right one. Go over here. Whoop. That's not the red I wanted though. Right there. Not going. Make this a nice white. Put this as a white as well, just so that the contrast is not too terrible. And there you have it. And then let's go over here and see how it looks. So we have, okay, this has a nice brighter green than this darker green. That's very nice, very nice. Cool, cool, cool. Notice how this does not have the borders right here, like how I had it up here. Interesting. Well, what if people are confused by that? Well, let's change it up a bit then. There you go. What if we wanted to indicate that instead of the red and having it white, what if we had it on a black background? There you go. It's that simple. Cool. Now, for the create a profile, I took inspiration from WhatsApp from Discord, my bad. And let's see how it looks. Well, okay, we have our profile. We can edit our profile picture. We have our name, Annabelle Martin. We have our phone number. We have our status, and we have our social links. So what can we change? Well, we can just simply say, I don't really like this background. Let's change it up a bit to white. I don't really like it. Let's make it our accent color. Oh, there's our accent color. Cool, cool, cool. What if I didn't like the accent color being here for the indicators, for the status, for the social links, for the phone number and name? Well, let's just make it a gray. Oh, would you look at that? That's so cool. That's very cool. All right. Then we look at the messaging. So we have our nice little white and dark backgrounds. We see that we have our groups pinned up here. We see our homies over here talking to us. But what if we really like this? I like this concept a lot better, but I don't really like the typography. So let's change it up a bit to, instead of it's on Garamond Pro, what if we change it to Ackman Pro? From serif to sans serif. Cool, 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 cool. Much easier to read for some people. Let's change, let's just say we don't like the colors on these icons, for example, right? So let's go in and let's just change it up a bit to, just for the sake of the argument, let's just change it to a nice blue, okay? So we have all of our blues. Right there would be good. And now we have our icons. Pretty neat. Now, in order for it to make sense, let's duplicate it. And let's change it as well. So we have our blue right here. Let's change this oval to be the same blue. Oh, but then our plus sign doesn't look good with that, so we're gonna change that to off-white. Now, notice how I did not delete anything. We still have our original set right here. We still have the version that doesn't have the mobile tabs. And yeah, that's basically it. I would create the screens. I would then share it to you as the client. You would then comment and feedback on it. I would then reconfirm with you the next steps. And that's how my process works. Pretty simple. And I simply just do not delete. And the fact that I can churn these out within days is pretty amazing, because it allows you to realize, one, that I work fast, and two, it allows us to create iterations, and it allows us to also say, wow, look at how far we came from point A to point B just because of one day's work. I mean, this only took, for me personally, this whole section right here took a day. And that is 3 different screens. Now, if you were the potential client, you would obviously approve. Like, let's just say you approved this one. Let's just say I approve, I disapprove, disapprove, disapprove. Okay, cool. So then we would work with this, and I would find the light version of this, which would be right here. It would be either one of these, depending on your approval. And then following the approval is then I can work on the other pages. So I really hope this helps you either become a better designer or helps you understand the way that I think as a designer when working with you. If you would like to, you can book a call with me, on my website at www.narrativenights.com. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to be awesome. Peace out, guys.